It's BuMpY's frozen pizza reviews. Yeah. Today on BuMpY's frozen pizza reviews, I have DIGIORNO double pepperoni, Detroit style crust. This is what the pizza looks like prior to cooking it. And yeah, this was by recommendation from Dan from FLX Beer Reviews. Alright, so I got this thing out of its tray that it came in and did the recommended 24 minutes. It didn't give like a variation. It was like cook this thing for 24 minutes. But yeah, looking pretty good. And definitely smell the pepperoni. Let's go ahead and cut into this one. Okay, it's got a little more crunch on the edges than obviously in the center, but all right, grab yourself a slice. Now I'm gonna do this. Gonna end up eating a whole fucking pie. All right, so here we are with the first slice of this Detroit style deep dish extra pepperoni, whatever. It's got lots of pepperoni in it. Like I said, it smells like just a lot of pepperoni. There's some saucy smell to it. Crust looks pretty good, mostly around the edges. Let's go ahead and take the first bite here. Hopefully I don't burn myself. Yeah, it's still pretty hot. Probably gonna leave some blisters. And not a lot of crunch there on that side. Definitely on the edges here is where you're gonna get that crisp. Yeah, I mean, first bite, it's all right. A little bit of flavor to the pepperoni at least. A bit too hot to really enjoy the sauce though. Woo. I will take just a little bite here on the corner. Gotta let this thing cool down though. Yeah, still not a lot of crisp to the edge there in the corner, or the side. Definitely has a greasiness to it though. All right, I've got to pause this video for right now and let this cool down. It's too hot for my palate. Okay, let's see. I've given this thing a few more minutes. Hopefully, it's starting to cool down a bit more so I can actually get more depth of what I'm tasting out of this. It's a lot of dough, a lot of bread. It's more bready than like doughy. The bottom layer here definitely is drenched in grease. It almost has a you know, a pan fried pizza thing from like Pizza Hut, but the crust is definitely not as good as Pizza Hut crust. But it kind of has that like cooked, oily, greasy type flavor. So I mean that adds a little bit of something to this kind of just bread like crust anyways. For the amount of pepperoni that's on there, I would have thought there'd be more of a pepperoni flavor, but at least it's something. Getting, you know, it's a better pepperoni than what was on the Tony's pepperoni. Sauce, I don't know. I think it needs more sauce. Maybe it doesn't need more sauce. Maybe it just needs a more flavorful sauce. There's not like a lot to this sauce. It's not spiced up once again. Very kind of just bland. It doesn't even taste like tomato. It'd be nice just to have like tomato flavors or something. Yeah, it's kind of like I don't know, a little bit salty. Maybe some of that's coming from the pepperoni itself. Maybe from some of the cheese. All right, well, I'm gonna go eat the remainder of the pizza. I'll be back with my last slice and my final thoughts and score on this DiGiorno's Detroit style crust pizza. Alright, I'm down to my last slice here. Get a little Jenny Light to wash some of this down. I enjoyed this pizza up until, like, I don't know, the second bite of the third slice, and it was just like, it hit me. Pretty filled. Yeah, eating through, I mean, I noticed, you know, the crust's pretty good. It could be better, but I do like that kind of greasy flavor, or whatever, you know, kind of almost gives it like a greasy, buttery note on the bread there. Pepperoni's got an okay flavor to it. At least it's not metallic. It's got a little bit of, you know, some spiciness to it. Salt for sure. The sauce, it definitely, I think, needs. That's a lot of these frozen pizzas seem to really neglect the sauce that they're putting on it. I mean, there's at least some flavor to it. It's not the worst pizza sauce that I've had on a frozen pizza. So, whoa, good Lord. Getting these little bits of diced pepperoni too. Kind of popping off the side here. Yeah, you see the grease. Overall, for the DiGiorno Detroit style crust, I was kind of running around. I was thinking as I'm walking around eating all the other slices until I hit the third slice. And then, yeah, I was thinking 6, right around 6 maybe. Yeah, on this last slice, it's kind of brought me down a little bit again. I'm going to just start the flavors and stuff. I'm going to drop this to a 5.8 out of 10. It's not too bad, I guess, considering the scores that I've given some of these frozen pizzas. So it's above that average 5. So, anyways, thank you guys, girls, whatever, for watching. Another episode of BuMpY's Pizza Reviews.